So we will discuss today about digital marketing strategy, how we can design our strategies of digital marketing for our clients. We have discussed there are multiple ways, multiple methods of implementing digital marketing, multiple methods of digital marketing like social media marketing, Google AdWords, search engine marketing. We also call it pay per click PPC. Email marketing is one another method, right? Blogging is one another method of digital marketing that we use for inbound marketing. And if we have these multiple methods of digital marketing, then which methods we are going to opt, or if we have to launch a campaign for the client, or which multiple method, mix of a method, marketing mix, we can say digital marketing mix, we should opt for. If we are talking about only social media marketing, there are multiple platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, like where you are going to target your audience. And we have budgetary constraint, limited budget, so we cannot target on every platform. There is display marketing, placing display advertisement on different websites. Mobile advertising is there, placing advertisements on mobile applications. Which method we have to opt for? For this, for defining a strategy for the client, at first we have to know the client's business, goal and objectives of the client that he want to achieve, right? Whether we are going to achieve the sales revenue, sales target, revenues in the company, or we are going to achieve for the branding, brand awareness, we are creating brand awareness. First, we have to look for the objectives and goals of the organization we are working for, right? After that, we have to define our audience. We have to define our prospective customer to whom we are targeting. Of course, we can only know about our customers by discussing with client and product of the client, which segment of the society we have to target, and educational level, behavior, paying capacity, right? And geographical area you are targeting, that we should know. So we have to define a segment, target segment, before finalizing our strategy. So we are focusing on that particular segment of this market area, geographical area, maybe a country or a region or worldwide or some selected cities of the world. That again depends upon the product you are going to promote or you are going to sell online. Right? The first thing is you have to know goals and objectives of the customer, of the client. You must know about the business of the client. Then you have to define the target segment, study the behaviors of the peoples of that target segment. And fourth one is on which digital marketing platforms. If we talk about social media, on which social media platforms these customers, the target segment we are focusing customers will be available. If we have a product for youngsters from the age group of 20 to 30 years, so we can say that they will be available mostly on Instagram or on YouTube. So we have to target and we have to work on Instagram and YouTube. Second thing is two social media platforms we have selected. The product is meant for the company is manufacturing that product for the age group of 20 to 30 years or 20 to 35 years. So we must go one platform is social media marketing. On social media marketing we will be targeting Instagram and second one is YouTube. Third, if we are going for mobile advertising, we will be targeting mobile advertising. Some applications, we can place our advertisement on some applications or some limited websites. We can select our placement. When we launch a digital campaign, a display campaign using AdWords, display campaign, AdWords, so we have options to select some few websites or applications you want to place your ad. So that is the third point. We are going to place our advertisements are on some selected mobile applications and plus some selected websites. That is the fourth thing we are deciding. Right? By that way, we formulate a strategy for launching the campaign for advertising. Even if any one of you marketing anything, trying to market anything online or helping anyone in marketing even today, so you have to know that where you are going to find these customers. If we talk about Facebook, we have a heterogeneous population on Facebook. You will find users of Facebook from all walks of the society, even from all age groups, from 15-16 years to 70 years, male, female. But how much one is active, that may be differ. Youngster may be less active, but they must have account there. But they may be less active on daily basis on Facebook, right? So we must know about our social media platforms. We have to study these different platforms, as well as we have to study about our prospect customers, where we are going to find them. Again, you have to analyze about their likes and dislikes about images, different types of posts, images, text, videos, what they like. In recent times, videos are quite common on Instagram and on Facebook as well. Right? So we can also use video campaigns for Instagram and for Facebook as well. So this way we have to design our strategy to get maximum output on minimum investment, minimum budget, the effective campaign we can say, right? We have 5-6 social media channels and we have mobile applications, we have millions of websites, right? And remarketing campaigns are there. So we cannot advertise, we cannot launch our campaigns for our client on every channel. So we have to decide some 3, 4, 5 platforms where we have to go for, right? Where we are going to get the customers. So this is the way how we can design our digital marketing strategy for the client. And in formulating the strategy, in formulating the digital and social media marketing strategy, a major role goes of your buyer personas, defining your buyer personas. You have to define your prospective customers. You have to define your buyer personas. That is how we can define our prospective customers. We can make a hypothetical representation of our customer. That is, we should know the age group, we should know the educational level, we should know on which social media platforms mostly we can find them, what are their hobbies and right, their paying capacity, how they are going to take, how they normally takes their buying decisions, and that we can only the buyer persona, the personality, we can a hypothetical personality we can develop only the basis of discussion or interviews with our present customers. Of course, companies will have some running customers, some present existing customers, and some old customer, previous customers as well. We can talk to them, we can find out, we can survey them, right? And why they are going to they purchase the product, what were their objectives when they purchase the product of the company, and you can interview them, some of them, and also about some surveys. So you can define a prospective customer. Because if you know most of the things about your customer, only then you can formulate a better, a well-planned, well equipped digital marketing strategy. So defining buyer persona is one of the important tasks before formulating a digital marketing strategy. Right? So you have to define buyer persona that we can do with interacting with existing customers of the company, with interacting with the long tenured customers of the company, by studying them, by interviewing them, right? And also by surveying some prospective customers, right? Mixing with the current, the existing, as well as the hypothetical part, their interest, maybe this, right? Some assumptions and some practical existing ones. So we can make their paying capacity range, paying capacity, how they think, how they are going to, they are going to take their buying decisions, what factors are there which is going to influence. So defining buyer persona is one of the prime tasks before launching a digital marketing campaign. Only then our campaign will be on perfect platforms. Not only perfect platforms, if we will be knowing our customers, if we will be knowing our buyer personas, we will be able to create ad creatives of their interests. We will create even ad creatives. If we know their taste, if we know their hobbies, we know their interest of our customers, then we will be able to create, whether we are going for a slideshow, image slideshow, ad creative, or a video advertisement, so we will be able to make it more relevant to our customers. will be able to more relevant to our customers. To make an advertisement and ad creative more relevant to your customer, you must know about your customers. You must know about your prospective customers. So by defining buyer persona, definitely we will need to formulate a questionnaire and at least answer about 30-40 questions about the personality of our prospective customers and our existing customers. That can be answered with the help of our existing customers as well. Who are our existing customers, and studying them, knowing more about them. That is not going to help us only about finalizing our digital marketing platforms. As I said, the multiple methods are there. That will also help in developing your advertisement creatives. If you are going to develop a 1-minute video advertisement or a 30-second video advertisements, if you are knowing your prospective customers as well, then definitely you will be able to make a better relevant advertisement, ad creative for them. You will be able to formulate better your pricing strategies. Right? Because you know your buyer will be able to pay only up to that level. Can pay only this much, not more than that, in this range. So this explains about your product selling price. And of course that defines about the product features. That also helps in finalizing how many features are required in the product. If you are surveying, if you are knowing, if you are interacting with our existing customers, right? So knowing our existing customers, our defining our buyer personas, and it is a continuous process. You cannot say that we have defined our buyer persona, we have defined our customers, that is his or her personality, this much paying capacity, that is they think like that, we can find them on these social media platforms, their education level is this, normally their hobbies are this, right? And they read this the type of literature. We cannot fix that. It's always evolving, because with the change of the technology, with the change of the internet, everything is changing very fast. And the process of defining buyer personas is also always evolving. So defining your customers, your buyer personas is one of the important part in formulating your digital marketing strategy. Not only for selecting digital marketing platforms, even for developing your advertisement creatives, even for finalizing your pricing strategies, even for finalizing your pricing strategies, further for developing product features, right? So to finalize your digital marketing strategy, you need before to develop buyer personas, your prospective customers, right? Defining your buyer personas, prospective customers, everything about them you should know, their needs and requirements, how your company, how your product is going to help them, how much they will be ready to pay, what features they required in the product, right? This is about defining buyer personas and some steps for developing a digital marketing strategy.